A warning tonight that NHS England's methods of assessing and treating autism and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, are in urgent need of a complete overhaul. It comes after official figures showed huge increases in the numbers of people who are waiting for assessment of the conditions. The Nuffield Trust Health think tank says demand has completely overtaken NHS capacity. Our social affairs correspondent Sarah Corker reports.
For nearly 2 years, Priyanka struggled to get help for her ADHD. She said GPs dismissed her symptoms, and without a diagnosis, she couldn't get access to support or medication. She shared her battles online.
I'm so stressed with all of this that I can't think. I just feel like I'm constantly disappointing everyone.
It wasn't until Priyanka was 29 that her condition was finally recognised.
I was struggling just to do the day-to-day things, and it was impacting my work, my social life, my friendship, my financials. So I had to really, really beg, which is embarrassing. You shouldn't have to beg a clinician to help you, but that's what I felt I had to do to get referred.
What impact did all of that have on your mental health?
I felt very alone. I felt like no one understood me. I think everyone with ADHD will tell you that.
Since 2019, there's been a massive 51% increase in patients being prescribed ADHD medication. The biggest rise is amongst those in their 30s, and some wait more than 3 years for a referral. Figures also show for an autism assessment, there are 172,000 people on the waiting list, the highest number ever recorded.
In 2017, I first shared my autism diagnosis on television.
And more people are being diagnosed in later life, like broadcaster Chris Packham.
When I was living in the 1960s and 70s as a child, there weren't many known autistic people. And that's because the condition wasn't widely known. And all that was happening is people like myself were suffering unduly and unnecessarily. Thankfully, things have changed.
We're only now beginning to recognise how many people are neurodiverse. It's not that autism or ADHD is becoming more common, but there is greater understanding, a better awareness, and that also means that more people are coming forward to get help. But the NHS is struggling to meet that demand.
The reality is our current systems aren't fit for purpose. We have schools struggling on the one hand and health services struggling on the other. And these two worlds are not meeting. We need to meet in the middle.
There's also been a national shortage of medication.
I'm really struggling to get my tablets, so I have to pick and choose the days that I can allow myself to just function.
Specialist support hasn't kept up with what's been described as an avalanche of need. Sarah Corker, ITV News.